Hi, it's Lisa Weinstein. I'm a real estate broker in Lincoln Park. Welcome to my next episode of my channel where I talk about real estate, beautiful design, and what you need to do to be a savvy buyer or seller in Chicago. Today I'm going to talk about 6 tips that will make a huge impact when you go to sell your home. I'm here with Lauren Coburn from Lauren Coburn Design. So Lauren, what's the #1 design tip you can do?
I would say that #1, there's so many, but if we have to pick 6, the #1 biggest tip I would say is paint. I think paint makes a huge difference. I always like to brighten the paint. It doesn't necessarily have to be this white, but to brighten the walls because I think it makes the room look bigger, and you want people looking at the home to view the home as big as possible. The next thing would be lighting. I think that that's really important as well in terms of creating focal points and drama when you walk in. So in this home, I kept that light very, very minimal because I didn't want to take away from the artwork, and I wanted to accentuate my light fixtures appropriately. So I chose this very, very dynamic light fixture here, really being the centerpiece of the space and really providing drama when you walk in.
So to recap, you use lighting to be a focal point.
Yes.
So it's a great upgrade to do to your home. I think you can do it very reasonably priced.
Yes, and it also just gives you more light in the space, which is really important when you're showing your home.
That's the other thing.
And
You can see the house. You can see the house better, and the house looks bigger. So 2 tips that are going to make your house seem bigger, brighter, and more sophisticated.
Yeah.
So the third thing that will make a big impact in selling your home is to upgrade the countertops and the backsplash.
So with countertops, I think thickening the countertop makes a huge difference with making the kitchen look more luxury. Just to go to a little bit of a thicker countertop, in this case these are 3 inches thick, which is very thick, but they don't even need to be this thick. I think that just makes a big difference. It makes it look higher end. And then with the backsplash, you can either make it the same as the countertop, or you can contrast it with a different tile or stone. But I always tell people when they're selling a home, if they are going to contrast the backsplash, not to make it too specific or too punchy, because it could turn somebody off.
So the 4th thing that's going to make a big impact in selling your home is to stage your bookshelves. I always work with Lauren Coburn, and she helps me stage bookshelves to look fabulous. It's not easy. There's really an art to it, and it takes really a designer's eye to do this. So, Lauren?
That is true. I couldn't tell somebody this is how you arrange shelves. It really does take kind of an artistic eye in terms of the balance between books and objects and how they're placed, and in a way that it doesn't feel too busy to the person looking at the bookshelves. Many times Lisa and I end up taking a lot off of what people have on their bookshelves to make it feel more minimal and not draw attention to their collections and things that might turn a buyer off.
So these are really beautiful bookshelves. The 5th thing that you can do to make a big impact when selling your home, and actually it's a great bang for your buck too, is to upgrade the wall coverings, like this beautiful bathroom that Lauren did.
So in this powder room, I use Maya Romanoff's Bedazzled to create a bedazzling powder room and give really big impact when you walk in. And it's made of little crystal beads all over.
It's gorgeous. So the 6th thing that you can do to make a big impact when selling your home, potentially, is actually one of my secret insider tips with Lauren, and that's to remove the window coverings, if necessary, and if the home is going to look better when you do that.
And again, that's because you want the sunlight pouring in when someone comes into the home, and you want them feeling like it's a happy, bright home. So many times we end up removing them since it's very expensive to change them to sell your house.
I also think that very often you miss out on the architectural details of the window. If the windows are beautiful,
Yep.
You want to see them. You don't want them hidden by heavy drapes and heavy curtains.
Yeah, you want to see the trim and the detail of the home.
So that was our 6th design tip on how to make a big impact with small design changes to sell your home. Thanks so much for listening, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and make it a great day.